Radians and degrees are both units of measurement for measuring the size of angles. Okay, technically radians are the standard for the metric system, and degrees is an allowed one or tolerated one, because degrees work in multiples of 60 and the math gets a little tricky with degrees, minutes and seconds. And radians, they are just whole numbers, with the exception that there's pi in it, but that's just a decimal number, 3.14. just deal with it. It's decimal, that is 10 based and not 60 based as these guys. So I have a bunch of little shapes drawn here. We're going to go radians with purple, degrees with green, and I'll show you that angles work whatever unit you're using to measure it with. So full circle is 360 degrees, so that's just standard. There's no issues there. Everybody's familiar with 360. In radians, full circle is 2 pi radians. That's a full circle, okay? Or because pi is 3.14 something something, 2 pi of it would be 6.28 something something, okay? So you get the idea. It's a number. This is also a number. This one is decimal number, big deal. This one is a whole number, yeah, but it works in multiples of 60 only. So half a circle, 180 degrees. What's half of 2? Half of 2 is 1. So I'm not going to write down 1, I'm just going to write pi radians. Okay, that's half a circle, 3.14 radians. A quarter circle is, of course, 90 degrees. Super straightforward there. And a quarter circle is where we're halving it. We went from 2 pi's to 1 pi, and now it's going to be half a pi. Okay, so I'm going to go pi over 2 radians, because that's half a pi. What's half of 3.14? I don't know. You have a calculator. It's a number, okay? That's how many radians make a quarter circle. Next one is 1/8 of a circle, which is half of the previous one. I was halving it for a number of steps here. Half of 90 is 45. It's an easy one, an easy, nice whole number. This one is also a number that it's a decimal number. A calculator can handle it. So half of the previous one would be a quarter of pi radians. Okay, so I was just halving everything. The next one is, I wrote there, 1/12 of a circle. 1/12 of a circle would be 360 divided by 12, which is 30 degrees. Okay, that's a nice whole number. Over here, it's a decimal number. 1/12 of a circle would be 2 pi divided by 12. What's 2 divided by 12? How about 1/6? 1/6 pi, okay? 2 over 12 is 1 over 6, alright? So I'm just gonna write pi over 6 radians. That's 1/12 of a circle, or 30 degrees. Same thing. Here I have 1/16 of a circle, which is, 360 divided by 16, and that's 22.5 degrees, or 22 degrees 30 minutes. So this is where the 60 base system is kicking in. And a 1/16 of 2 pi is, what is 2 pi over 16? Well, 2 divided by 16 is the same as 1 divided by 8. So I'm just gonna go pi over 8 amount of radians. That's 1/16 of a circle. Alright, so radians work just as well as degrees. It's easier when you calculate it because there's a pi button for it, and and it works on a 10 base system, where this one is also in your calculator, but it works on a multiples of 60, a 60 base system. So you gotta watch out for degrees, because they look like innocent whole numbers, but just watch out for it, because it's not, there's more to it. It's not just that simple.